guys, and welcome back to another 360 test drive with Classic Mazda of Denton. I'm Scott, and this is Patrick Roberts. He's actually one of the salesmen here. He's going to be going over a few of the features in the car with us on this test drive. This time we're going to be test driving the 2021 CX-30. This is actually a new vehicle to the Mazda lineup, and it comes along with a few great improvements. One of the things that I noticed right off the bat, man, is look how roomy this is compared to the size. I mean, what the other car closest to this would probably be, it's like a step between the CX-5 and the CX-3.
It really has a lot of the stylings from the CX-9 too, which is our biggest one. This is going to have the same speaker setup as that one, along with use of negative space here to try to make more workable room within the cabin.
Way more roomy, man.
It feels very, very large, especially in the front seat. But the back seat's pretty sizable too.
This one does have that
good leg room back there.
Telescopic steering wheel. Get that nice and comfortable. Mm-hmm. So, what trim level is this one?
This is the loaded. This is the premium model. The e-brake that'll turn off automatically the e-brake will if you push the gas.
Oh, okay.
But this is going to come loaded. So, as far as features, you're going to have every safety feature standard on this one: blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, lane departure warning, lane keep assistance, nudging you back into the correct lane. And then, of course, you have a slew of other creature comforts. The dual climate control, heated seats for the passenger and driver, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay integration. And this is the new infotainment system. So this is going to feature a quicker processor, quicker loading from screen to screen. Transitioning from screens is very, very easy to access as well.
Still has the same like voice command, all that kind of stuff. And this one does come standard with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto?
Yes, it does.
Even in the base model?
Yeah, the base model does now, yeah.
Awesome.
That's also now this year, this with the active driving display, that's that projection hologram off your windshield showing you speed readout, upcoming street signs before you can see them in full color, and your speed limit. It'll also now show you navigation directions turn by turn, and traffic signs in full color before you can see them. So that's something that pops up on your windshield in the line of sight for the driver.
Okay, yeah, I can see it right there. It's showing me the speed limit right now.
Big thing is adding nav into that.
And does it show your blind spot monitoring and all that stuff too?
Yeah. It'll show when you depart your lane. It'll show when someone's in the lane you're about to get into. If you're putting your blinker on, it'll beep and flash at you if they're still there to let you know that. Integrates with those safety features.
Sweet. And one of the things I really noticed right off the bat with this one as well is compared to like the CX-3, it's incredibly quiet in here.
Oh yeah.
I know usually that smaller wheelbase, you expect a little bit more jerkiness and a little bit more noise, but I mean, really nothing at all. It's extremely comfortable.
Very much so. And a big part of that is the new Shinari design concept.
The traffic sign monitoring is on too. It's showing me the stop sign up there. That's pretty cool.
So the stop sign should show you before you can
It did,
see it
It
yourself.
popped up right before we even came up there. That's pretty cool.
And it shows it there in the dash as well.
Does this have the auto hold as well?
Yeah, it'll have the auto hold.
Sweet.
Now they're trying to make that standard.
In all of the lineup?
Yeah.
Even on the base models?
Yeah, they're trying to make it something that you get even at the Mazda 3, CX-30, all the newer segment vehicles.
Radical, man. And what motor comes in this one?
This is the 2.5 liter. It's what came in it last year when it first came out. And this is going to provide 186 horsepower, 186 pound-feet of torque. So very even power curve and very, very good low-end rev. So you get good
plenty
power.
Of get up and go. I mean, I can feel it pulling on to the on-ramp over there. It's incredibly comfortable. And
yeah, it's class.
Oh, there's a squirrel. Oh, he made it. Cool.
Class leading in power and in fuel efficiency.
Awesome. So I noticed down here you got still kind of the same setup with the commander wheel and then the what is it, the 5-button or 4-button layout right there?
4-button layout for the new Shinari concept. That's going to be the navigation at the top left, entertainment or music at the top right, the back button, your best friend, and then the home button there. And the knob, of course, is a swivel, a joystick, and a big button.
I've also noticed you got the sport mode on this one too. So when it works the same as the other ones, where when you push it into sport mode, it kind of changes your shift points, give you as much power as possible.
And you can turn it on anytime, moving or stop.
Yeah, man. I'm going to put it on right now.
It says sport on your dash. It's going to give you more acceleration on demand and more get up and go.
And this has still got that same great like Mazda feedback from the steering wheel.
Oh yeah.
I mean, definitely you can feel the racing heritage in it.
It's something we try to integrate into our platform, what we use across the lineup.
So I'm noticing on the steering wheel too, this is the same setup that's in the new Mazda 3, right? So it's got the radar cruise control on here. If you guys aren't familiar with radar cruise control, man, that is a lifesaver if you go on like long road trips or even if you're doing some city driving. Because what it's going to do is actually, let's say I'm on the highway going 70 miles an hour and I have my cruise control set and I come up behind a guy who's going like 55 miles an hour. All right, it's going to automatically detect that guy, slow me down, keep me a preset distance away from him. Then when he moves out of the way, it's going to pick right back up to 70 just like nothing ever happened. And I got to tell you, that helps eliminate a lot of driver fatigue, a lot of that kind of, normally when you're running your cruise control, you're either sitting there adjusting the speed or you have to hit the brakes and turn it off and turn it back on. You don't have to do that anymore with this. And does this have stop and go with the radar cruise control?
Yeah, it'll stop and go with the stop and go traffic in front of you.
Sweet. So guys, I mean, it almost drives itself. I mean, you still got to hit the gas. And,
it's getting close, yeah. That's something we're
getting
trying to get used to here, but it's very, very helpful.
So is there anything else you wanted to mention? I'm going to do a little bit of a acceleration test going down this road over here. But I mean, was there anything else you wanted to mention before we sign off?
There's also dark interior accent instead of this light interior. This is called parchment, like paper white. Very, very light, but we have a dark option as well.
So a few different options on interiors and still all the same colors for the exteriors?
Yeah, all the same lineup as far as colors for the exterior: black, white, gray, the dark gray, that machine gray that's very popular, and then red and the I don't know that fifth color here.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. The CX-30 is a pretty awesome ride. And if you want to come test drive one for yourself, give us a call at 940-498-9800, or you can check us out online at classicmazdaofdenton.com. Thanks again for joining us, and I hope to hear from you soon.